My name is Roger Kent. I wanted to give you a few more words than you'd actually see on the page of a resume. First of all, I am an instructional designer. An instructional designer is like an analyst that you see in other software development methodologies, except an instructional designer figures out what needs to be learned for a learner to be competent, and how are we going to test and know that the learner has achieved that competency. Secondly, I'm an author. And in this case, an author means someone who chooses the text, carefully writes it, like writing copywriting for ads, and adds the images and games, whatever else is needed, to fascinate the learner. Third, I'm a project manager. I've been a PMP, project management professional, for 15 years. I've been teaching project management for about 13 of those years. I'm about to, and maybe by the time you see this, I will have passed my ACP, my Agile Certified Practitioner certification, and I'm very interested in how we can put together Agile methodologies along with Waterfall so that we know exactly when, in a formal way, and I want to repeat formal way, we know when this project is going to be done. Let's talk about formality for a moment here. We have formality in instructional design, a certain set of requirements of what people should learn and what their competence should be, and also the best method for arriving at that competence. We also have formality in an authoring system. What is the kind of language we're going to be using, and what is the look and feel of the text as well as the graphics, as well as any kind of games that make them more interesting to the learner. Lastly, there's clear project management with a project charter, a work breakdown structure, and if we're going to use an agile method, an understanding of what will be included in each sprint to finally arrive at the final project. When we talk about training in the 21st century, we've got to talk about gamification. I'm prepared, if you wish, to go full hog into Second Life and create a world where people can have avatars and go at it against each other for certain points, but I'm not always sure that that's a good idea. I want to have games that are very structured and that we know the learning outcomes of, and there is victory or success when people achieve those learning outcomes. When I created the Maritime Anti-Pollution Training, we had to take this treaty, 168 pages of it, and put it into a simple language that 85% of the mariners who do not speak English understand. Boy, it's getting a bit rough out there. What we had to do is take the treaty and figure out what are all the things that people have to know and create a set of test questions that people can be assessed by. From there, we put together the various screens that we needed to create a training as well as the dialogue that would go into making it interesting for the mariners. Boy, I didn't expect it to be this rough out here today. Thank you very much for your time. I'm glad to give you this opportunity to see some of the things that I can do and will continue to do for you in the future. Thank you very much.
Y recuerde que soy listo a hacer todo lo que le quiere en francés o alemán. Gracias.